Former Navy Captain and Pentagon official Brent Sadler joins me now. We want to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, obviously. Does it help when the commander, the RPG, the Revolutionary Guard commander, is killed?
Absolutely. Whether or not it's an enduring change or opening that lasts to reduced attacks on the shipping there is yet to be seen. But clearly, taking out the commander, but also very importantly, his senior staff in charge of operations, definitely will have a lot of chaos on the Iranian side to coordinate or to actually plan and execute operations in the Strait of Hormuz or elsewhere throughout the Persian Gulf. But again, it's maybe just a short term, unless there's more of a follow-up.
Yeah, well, I mean, would you want to be the next Revolutionary Guard's naval commander? Because it looks like the Israelis and or us are just going to keep on killing any commander who appears, right?
Well, I guess one side, the promotion rates are actually picking up, but the problem is your time in rank is probably pretty short, so absolutely not. And I think that's a good thing to break the morale and to basically isolate the IRGC.
So
again, the goal is to give the Iranian people an opening.
But you think decapitation as a tactic works, right?
Well, when it comes to military operations, if there is someone in a group that's coordinating and planning effectively, taking them out certainly has a tactical importance beyond a political or beyond a strategic consequence. And so what you saw right here, I think, was for tactical ends to go after the folks that have been effective at executing operations in the Straits.
Okay. A senior Iranian official tells Reuters that no plans for talks between the U.S. and Iran, quote, appear realistic at this stage, end quote. They said diplomacy has not stopped and a path forward may still be found. Yeah, are they just playing for time?
I think so. And again, nothing coming out of Tehran, out of the country right now, should be held in high regard or with any level of trust. And clearly, any signal coming out to try to relent on our part needs to be resisted. This is not the time to reduce or to relent on the military operations, to include the Israelis, against this regime. Press on, quite frankly.
Okay. A headline from Fortune. Putin is the real winner in Trump's Iran war as it puts Russian oil back on the map. Regardless of oil, is Putin coming out as a winner here?
No, and I think they're missing the bigger picture. China is going to have to pay more for oil. Russia's maximum capacity won't meet the needs for China. Just last year, they were in excess of 13 million barrels a day. Russia can't produce anywhere near that. So the Chinese are going to be pinched to find cheaper oil elsewhere, especially now that Venezuela's off the market. Iran is now off their market. The Russians can only go so far, and while Putin may be able to make a little bit of a profit, he still has a disastrous war that's sucking every ruble into that he might earn from the oil. The key thing is to get the Turks, the Indians, to continue reducing their purchase of Russian oil at the same time.
Is this what we need to end the war? The Strait is open. There's no more uranium enrichment, and what uranium enriched they've got, we get and take it off them. Does the war end with those three things?
Well, I think it's worth repeating what I think the main thing here is. One, that whatever new regime comes in Tehran, it doesn't threaten American lives and doesn't threaten American interest in the region. And it also is a country and a regime that can live peacefully with its neighbors, to include Israel. When that day comes, then I think the war ends. But I think the military operations tempo, as there's less and less targets, will start to naturally or organically start to ebb, and the nature of the conflict will probably change. It does not mean boots on the ground, and certainly it's the opportunity for the Iranian people to take back their government. And we need to resist any efforts to try to put our hand on the tiller or the steering wheel to tell them which way to go there.
Brent Sadler, thank you very much for being with us today. We appreciate it, sir. Thank you.